One of the building blocks that I love in my health picture is being able to run. I am blind, and it might be a surprise to people that blind people can actually get out and run. The first time that I went out for a run and walked to the end of my driveway with a Mary Drake, who's now a very good friend, she said, "Okay, here, you hold this and let's go." And I was just like, oh my goodness. You might as well have told me to jump off a cliff. It was that scary. But we started, and in just a very few moments, I had tears in my eyes with the exhilaration of the feeling of freedom. Having good health allows us the platform to power forward with all the things we love. I'm Susanne C, and I'm here in my driveway in Glastonbury, Connecticut. Just went for a wonderful run with my good friend, Tricia.
I am so in awe over all the Achilles athletes, especially Susanne. It makes me think that what they accomplish, I can certainly do that too. It just gives me such inspiration to come here and run with Susanne once a week. It's amazing.
When we feel good, we show up well for ourselves and for others.
This is a very strategic piece of equipment here. It is actually a hairband, and the first time I ran, I was handed this by my guide who was introducing me to running. It is literally a hairband, and we just hold it. It's a tether between us, and I try and float on the tether and be very responsive to my guide. And sometimes we drift into one another. Sometimes I'm elbow to elbow. I try and stay with the tether extended, just stay even. It happens where my guide has to move me over.
Moving your body is just an amazing way to feel happy and good.
When we ran the Hartford Half Marathon, there were a lot of obstacles, potholes and manhole covers.
Sidewalk cracks.
Yeah, so much. And it's really a big commitment for the guides, to keep me safe, to keep other athletes safe. So it's just a wonderful commitment on their part, and huge hearts and dedication. And I think it's important to acknowledge that I have no usable vision to keep myself safe out running, and I am 100% leap of faith trusting in my guide to steer me around potholes, cracks in the road. It's a really big job for a guide to guide a completely blind person.
On any level that we move our body, we're going to feel happier. It's going to elevate our energy, our metabolism, our ability to function in life. And running is just one of my absolute favorite things to do.
I'd been running on a treadmill. I wasn't a couch potato, but a treadmill's pretty boring. I would put on a good podcast, listen to the Wall Street Journal, something to keep my mind busy on the treadmill. And to be outdoors running, hearing the birds in the fresh air, and actually swinging my arms in a natural way as you do when you're running, I was just overtaken by the emotion and the thrill and the joy of it, and I've never looked back. And we have so much fun. We chat the entire time. We just caught up on all the holiday plans while running.
It's just given me inspiration to do some of my running. It's a way for me to pay back what I love to do, which is to run, and to see these athletes accomplish goals that I'm so inspired by. It's given me a lot of inspiration. So.
Well, you're an amazing friend and a great guide, and I do appreciate you so much.
Health is one of the greatest values I think we have in life, because it allows us to enjoy everything else that is meaningful to us.
I want to share about a running method developed by Jeff Galloway. You can Google him. He's an Olympic athlete, and he has developed a run, walk, run method, and it's strategic. Rather than running until you're tired and then taking a walk break and then running again, it's very strategic, and he sells a little timer that looks like this, and you've probably heard it beeping in the background because I haven't turned it off yet. And you can set it for whatever timing you wish. I have mine set at run 1 minute 30 seconds, walk 30 seconds. And believe it or not, it doesn't really slow down your time. People qualify for races like the Boston Marathon, doing run, walk, run. Someone told me to try it a few years ago when I started running, and it really works.
It's the same finish line you cross, and sometimes faster than people that ran the whole way.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
You too, Suzanne.
Thank you
it's a great way for me to start my day when I run with you.
Thank you.